2nd and 10.
50, 50, 50, 20.
Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
22.
Here's Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And it's caught. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it as we resume action.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Set! Alert! Waiting!
Now Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set! 250!
Again, it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Adams, 39 yards. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Give him 32 on the play.
First down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Complete to Washington. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down, Falcons.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air, Penix. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Go, Reed, go. Hut, hut.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
20, Rams 8. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Monday.
To throw is Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yellow 20, 53, ready.
From the 50, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Blue 60. Monday.
Throwing again is Stafford. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, LA. A big play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 20, Rams 15.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll throw with Penix. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Penix's pass.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA.